During these tough times where I've raided the kitchen countless times and watched everything on Netflix 3 times over, me and billions of others are stuck at home trying to. And what better way to spend our time than picking bunches of weeds and hitting unwanted villagers with nets in Animal Crossing? Yup, I picked up a copy and I have big plans. Let's get into it. Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package. Good evening. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your Deserted Island Getaway Package. There's so much to look forward to. But first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to get you settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Okay, let me just put my real name in there. Oh, there we go. My birthday real quick. There we go. Frankie. Let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Frankie. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. Okay, so I'm a boy. And my skin color, I'd say, is like... Is that still... like... I'd say that's me. And for my hair, say, that's definitely closest to what I have now. I am blonde. Well, I'm a dirty blonde, but that's the closest to what I am. They also have, what are the eye choices? So there's those. I think I'm gonna go back to those ones. And I have blue eyes. Yeah, those are best. And for my nose, I'm going to do the circular nose. I like it the best, as well as this mouth I feel fits me the best, and none of that. Okay, so there's my character completed. Great, you're all set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. It's pretty cool. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So, tell me, Frankie, where do you live now? North America, yes. Ah, excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the northern hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Yeah, that sounds good. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now so you can choose the best one for your new home. choosing an island that you want is a very important step to the process. I recommend you make sure the island you choose is the one you want by graphing out the island plan on a piece of paper. There are numerous levels of land on every island. The darkest green color is the lowest level of the land. Mid or regular green is the mid-level of land, and light green is the highest level of land. While terraforming the land is in the game, you must play for a while to unlock it. There are 12 total residents on the island, including yourself and 6 other buildings. Plan out where these buildings will be placed on the map and work out a simple game plan for your island. This makes a better experience. Real quick, I need to do some planning, so I'll be right back. If you don't like the 4 randomly generated islands that are given to you when you're picking your map, you can click the home button, click X over Animal Crossing, and close it, and then re-go through the intro and come back here, and you will have 4 brand new islands to choose from. After careful thinking and planning, I've decided to go with this one right here in the bottom left corner, and I mapped out a schedule for it. So yes, this is the island I want. Wonderful choice. Can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Something to kill time, some food, a lamp, or a sleeping bag. I would say, a sleeping bag, because it gets cold at night. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. That was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all of your basic needs. Yes. Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Nooks Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package is ready for boarding. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking the chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Let's sit back and watch this cutscene. Fishing, catching bugs, fall, making a snowman, watering plants, staring off into the beautiful night sky. I can't wait to play this game. Nook Inc. production. Nice job, Nook Inc. That's a pretty nice video. Not gonna lie. I'd move to that island in a flash with a video like that. Gosh. Nook Inc. really out here. There's my island. Overview of it. We're here! Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now. If you'd like to move L to follow us. I will talk with my new villagers very shortly. Here we are. Come on, Timmy. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Canberra, and then who's that? Would that be Rodney, or is that a different one? No, that's not Rodney. Okay. I'll just talk to Tom Nook. Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Canberra here? And how about Hamlet? That's Hamlet. And there's Frankie, of course. Great. We're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone, to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But, first things first. Yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, and... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy and Tommy and choose a spot to place it. Here you go, Frankie. Your very own tent. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little bit of breathing room, so take your time to finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map too. Once you've put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use the new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. One thing is, when it comes to placing your and your neighbors' houses, your planned map should help you place them. In the future, you can change where your and your residents' houses are located, but that requires tens of hours of gameplay. And to avoid spending the game's currency bills when you don't have to, place it very carefully. So, I think I have a pretty good idea of where I would like to place my house. Just a minute, I need to map pop up. Yeah, is this... I believe I would like to... Let me imagine it. Please don't take down the cherry tree, or the... it takes down those 2 trees, but I think that's a good spot. Yeah, let's get started. I set up my tent. That's a big first step. With my tent done, I'm going to go help find the placement of my other villagers' tents. So in the meantime, I'm going to stop recording and I'll let you know when I'm done with that. I'm planning to make a playthrough / tips and tricks series for Animal Crossing. This will make content creating more fun for me as well as you viewers. My plans for the island are to have buildings over near where I place Canberra and Hamlet's Island. What am I talking about? Island. In my house, right in front of my house, I'm gonna have a little seating area, and I'm going to like put a water fountain and benches and just make it a little peaceful area where you could sit down and relax after a long day of hard work. And I am also going to make a tree farm / flower farm right in this general area, as well as a little path around it leading down here to the beach, where it's going to be a little peaceful beach area, you know? Okay. And I've collected my 10 branches for Tom Nook, and yes, show support to my channel because it is new and it is growing. And your support shows me that you guys are enjoying these videos and that I should make more. So please like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated, and I will be back with more of these videos. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome you to your new island. I've participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen and perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Oh. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island too. Well, I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, But what should we call it? Got an idea. I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put up a vote. Majority rules, So, take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Choosing a name for your island can be a very stressful task, considering with your island you cannot change the name of your island in the future. It is a permanent thing where the only way you can rename it is by deleting your island for good, and you do not want to do that. So take a few minutes, write down what you're thinking about, and just take a good 5 minutes to think about it and decide what you want to do for your name. Me, I have already decided that I would like to name my island McKinley after, just something that gives me fond memories. So, that is my island name, and make sure to think about yours deliberately, because you cannot change it. Remember that. Enjoyable experience. And I'm happy to say that I really like the game so far. I'm excited to get more into the game and play more and make more videos for you guys. So, in the morning, just after I get some sleep, we will be talking about new ways to make some income. So let me just set up my room real quick. You will get a few boxes in your house when you first open it, a radio, as well as a lamp, which you can turn on and off, of course, as a lamp would do. So let me just scoot this over where I want it. And I received a camping cot from my boy Tom Nook. That's a pretty cool camping cot, not gonna lie. Let me just get some sleep, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. If you check your mailbox and you open up your presents, you will have received a workbench, a DIY workbench, which you can place in your house, as well as a Nintendo Switch, which you can use to decorate your place a little bit. And while it isn't very much, it's just a nice little present from Nintendo. It will float across your island every so often. Later in the game, you will unlock a recipe for a slingshot. A slingshot can be used to pop the balloons and receive rewards from within the presents. Collecting all of the weeds around my town have managed to pick up 4 stacks and four and a fourth stacks of weeds, which is a lot. So let me just stop into the, I'm going to call this the Nook Station real quick. And let me just talk to my boy Timmy here. Welcome. You don't waste any time, do you? Oh, we're still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock every day. And I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. I'll take a look. Great. Okay, director's chair and a cardboard box. Yes, here you can buy a DIY for beginners and a slingshot recipe which you can use to pop the balloons, as I said earlier. You can use medicine to heal stings from wasps, or here you can buy the tools. Slingshot, the watering can to water your flowers, the flimsy net to catch bugs or butterflies, and the fishing rod to catch fish. Oh, I did not mean to buy that. Oopsies. Okay, we're not just sellers, we also buy things from you, including stuff gathered on this island. Because we want to support your efforts to beautify the island, we'll even pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. He read my mind, he read my inventory. If you want to know whether we'll buy something, just ask. Okay, let me sell him my weeds real quick. You can multi-select all of the weeds, which, let's see how much money this gives us. $4,240 bells. Sound good? Sold. And for that, we have sold all of our pointless ingredients, or all of our pointless stuff, which just takes up space on our island and makes it look ugly. We've turned those in and made a profit off of it. Now we have money which we can use to buy stuff either from the shop or just stuff to beautify our island. Real quick, I believe I got something in my Nook Miles. You're enrolled into the Nook Mileage program. Earn Nook Miles for completing island activities. Then trade those miles for various perks and goods at the Nook stop in the Resident Services Center. Make the most out of the island life. Earn Nook Miles. Nice. I was able to complete that. Let's see, is there anything else I got? Greedy Leader. Oh, wow. I got a lot. Nice. There we go. We have 1,300 Nook Miles. Anything else? Here we go. Seller of unwanted stuff. We were able to sell what we didn't need or want for a profit. And in here, there we go. Okay. That's it for early income. But as far as fruit goes on your island, you will begin with a single fruit, and you will have to travel through Dodo's Airlines to many islands with Nook Mile tickets that will have different fruit trees. Eating fruit grants a special ability where if you have an axe and you swing an axe at a rock, the axe will completely break the rock. Whereas if you don't have a fruit in your system, you will just hit the rock, which will give you numerous valuable materials which you can use to make your island better and get new axes and new materials and stuff. And if you have eaten a fruit and you take a shovel to a tree, you can completely dig up a tree out of the ground, which is pretty crazy. And I'm pretty sure that concludes today's episode. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and I will be back with more tips and new videos coming your way. If you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful in any way, leave a like if you can, and please tune in to the next video. Please subscribe also if you are feeling generous, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.